What if you could make every single email and meeting 10 times more effective with one mental shift? The secret isn't talking more, it's thinking differently in the 10 seconds before you speak. There's a 3-question filter used by strategic leaders to cut through complexity. This isn't a complex technique, it's a simple lens. After analyzing countless executive communications, I've codified this into a system that makes sounding authoritative an automatic habit, not a struggle. The problem. Let's be honest. How much time do you waste spinning in circles before a big meeting? Staring at a blank slide, jotting down endless bullet points you'll never use, rehearsing arguments in your head. You leave these interactions feeling drained, feeling like you were just another voice in the room, not the one guiding it. Your emails get ignored. Your points in meetings get steamrolled. It's not that your ideas are bad, it's that your framing is weak. You're stuck in contributor mode, focused on proving you're smart, instead of leader mode, focused on driving a specific outcome. This gap is what holds back 95% of smart professionals. The 10-second CEO filter. The good news? You can close that gap in under 10 seconds. You don't need more experience or a fancier title. You need a better filter. Think of this like a mental checklist that you run through before you open your mouth or hit send. It forces clarity. It kills rambling. It projects confidence because you are no longer guessing what to say. You are executing a strategy. This is the difference between being a passenger and being the driver. The first filter, the one outcome. First question, what is the one outcome I want? Not 2, not 3, 1. The most powerful communicators are ruthlessly simple. In any situation, the CEO has one primary objective. Are you there to get a yes on a proposal? To get alignment on a key decision? To secure a resource? Your entire communication must be a laser beam aimed at that single target. Most people fail here because they try to achieve 5 things at once and end up achieving nothing. We'll practice identifying this in a moment. This one question alone will cut 50% of the useless information you normally share. The second filter, the audience lens. Second question, what does my audience need to hear? This is the magic switch that flips you from insecure to influential. Stop thinking about what you want to say to prove your worth. Start thinking about what they need to hear to get on board. What is their biggest fear? What is their top priority? What objection are they secretly holding? When you frame your message through their lens, you are no longer talking at them. You are talking for them. You are solving their problem. This builds instant rapport and makes you sound incredibly perceptive and strategic. The third filter, the action frame. And the final question, what is the one clear next step? A discussion without a clear next step is just a waste of time. It's noise. A leader always guides the group toward action. What is the very first concrete step that needs to happen? Who is responsible for it? By when? This is how you create momentum. This is how you show you're not just an idea person, you're a results person. Ending with a clear call to action is what separates a moan session from a strategy session. Let's lock this in with 2 real-world examples. Scenario 1, the bad project update. First, let us look at the old way. Hi team, bad news. The vendor is delayed, Sarah's team is swamped, and honestly, I'm not sure we can hit the deadline. It's a mess. Avoid this. This sounds panicked and is problem-focused. Here is the CEO filter way. The goal is to get this project back on track. We've hit a snag, but the plan is to reallocate 2 resources from Sarah's team for 48 hours to get us back on schedule. I need your approval on this resource shift by end of day. Did you see the 3 filters in action? We have one desired action, and that is to get approval for the recovery plan. You address the audience need. They need confidence that we have control of the situation, not a list of problems. And we have specified the bold next step, approval to reallocate 2 team members for 48 hours. Scenario 2. Here is another scenario. You have a great idea and you want to take the lead. Do not say, I just want to reiterate my point from earlier because I think it's important. By now you should see that this sounds weak and defensive. Rephrase this using the CEO filter way. The new script should sound like this. To drive that idea forward, the next step is to build a 1-page proposal. I will take the lead on forming a small team to draft it and have it back to the group by Friday. One outcome. Secure ownership for leading the initiative on my idea. Audience need. They need to see the clear value and a path forward, not just hear the idea repeated. One next step. Agreement that I will form a small team to build a one-page proposal. The common mistakes. The biggest mistake is skipping the 10-second pause. You have to physically stop and ask these questions. It feels awkward at first, but it soon becomes automatic. Another mistake is answering the one outcome with something vague like, to update the team. No, an outcome is a change in state. To get a decision, to secure a budget, to gain alignment. Be specific. This specificity is the source of your new authority. So there you have it, the three-step formula. One outcome, their needs, one next step. This isn't a communication trick, it's a leadership operating system. It forces simplicity and strategy over complexity and chaos. You start showing up as the architect of your conversations, not just a participant. This framework is simple, but using it consistently is what rewires your professional presence. Save this video. The real power comes from applying this filter 3, 4, 5 times. Watch it again before your next big meeting or important email. Let this be your secret weapon to showing up with more clarity and command than ever before.